Hi guys, I'm back. As you can see, we're at the farmlands here in the Netherlands. I'm gonna do some wrapping up of a few things before we continue onwards. The shield I have on right now is a Seeker shield. It's my custom shield. I like it. I like it a lot. What we're gonna be doing is getting just a few more agents, and then we'll be done. Then we'll continue on with the main story.
Refugees are going to defend themselves. They'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
I'm glad.
Nice. So I pretty much have a Link build going on. I respected Mitsuki so she could have the one-handed sword abilities. She has every one-handed sword ability, so she's a badass. Right, let's talk to Master Dennett.
Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Farewell.
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly.
Chess again.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer.
Let's skip through all that.
And now they're all you. Got to. Beyond that, my. Still.
Alright, I need Cassandra in my party for this thing, I guess. Luckily there's a, Oop. A camp not too far from here. There we are. A dragon. I like him. He roars when you kick him off, too. Alright, let's trade out Blackwall for Cassandra. Get Cole as well. I always prefer having a rogue right underneath the main character. Easier to get to when I need to pick a lock. God, that sounds horrifying. Love it. Okay. There we are. Yeah, I found out the hollow just sounds absolutely horrifying. Annoying when you use it.
You look good on my Sienna's track. Still think racing's a fool's game when there's well, still. It feels wrong.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Alright, we now have a horse master. If you have the money, you can buy new mounts. I don't have the money because, well, I spent it all. We have a few more people we want to grab before we head out. Just two more, really. This one we're getting right now. You can get if you have a arcane knowledge thing that you unlock in the secret section. Basically, it'll say that you can use a new dialogue option when it pertains to magic. If you don't want to spend it on that, you can bring Vivian with you, and she can do the same thing Cassandra did. But we're going to try to be a little fancy about it. I think as a mage, you can do it innately as well, but I'm not 100% on that one. Here we are. Oop. This requires a quest to do as well. Throw open the way. You need to find an item for her. I'm going the wrong way. That's very easy to find. It's near the Cult of Andraste. there'll be a giant shrine to the right of the entrance if you're facing it. It'll be on the a cliff side. Let me see if I can pull up the map and show you. Alright, so here's where the cult is. Around here will be the, no, around here, somewhere around this area, will be the giant shrine, or whatever. You get it, and you bring it to her, bring the item to her, and she'll thank you, and you get points.
May I help you?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There are countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Yay! Now she spazzes. Okay. Another agent. Now we need to get Varric. Where are you at? Let's go to the Upper Lake camp and switch out Cassandra for Varric. After that, we're pretty much done. We still can get another a few more agents, but I'm gonna save that for when I go to that region specifically. All I did off screen while I was away, by the way, was do a shit ton of stuff in the Hinterlands, do a shit ton of stuff in the Forbidden Oasis. Of course, no quests. And I also did how do I word this? There we are. I filled out the map and got all of the camping sites for God damn it, my mind, it's going blank. For Storm Storm Coast, not Skyrim. I went to the Storm Coast and got all that stuff there. As you saw on the right, I also explored that area more. I was able to get back there and just farm some obsidian and get some nice stuff. This is behind a locked door, so we can't do anything about it. I did do a few more quests that were here in town as well. After you get the Templars to join you, or if you join the mages, this place is unlocked, so.
But look at the sky and those stories about all that magic.
Here. Oh yeah, there's a character from Origins, Connor, I believe his name was. You can find out more about him here if he survived or whatever. I'm not 100% sure about that. Over here first.
May I help you?
Where is stuff? Look at that. Oh, almost. Nope. It's probably a way to get up there, but I have no fucking clue how. Alright, let's talk to Sister Tanner here.
Make her watch over you.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? Alright, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
I believe you can still do this if you get a criminal one as well, which I believe is... I can't remember which one it is. Well, we'll find out in a second. But other than that, we're done here. The only thing left to do is what's over here, and the memories of the Grey. which we'll do in a later set. As well as unlock these stuff, but that'll happen once we level up our, whatchamacallit, again. Also, I've been, thinking, but maybe I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think there's areas in the Storm Coast that we can't access yet due to storyline events. So if you've gone through all of the Storm Coast and still have a lot of things missing, just play out the game a little bit longer, and I think we'll unlock stuff there. Again, not 100% sure on that, though. Alright, so we're going to talk to our party again, and then we're going to do the quest. Always fun. Come on. I wonder how much the new mount is. I can't remember. Oh, we'll find out in a second. This is one of the DLC ones again. And that one's pretty pricey. Can I? Oh, I can't hop on my mount. Well, fuck it. Alright, well, sup?
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Then maybe we need one. I'd be willing.
You? Huh. Why you?
I've got the mark on my hand. I've sealed Fade Rifts, and hopefully I'll seal the breach as well.
That means you have a skill. That doesn't necessarily mean you should be deciding alliances. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass, and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
We got the Templars on our side. Glad to hear it. I'll keep the charges at a respectful distance. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
We'll talk later.
Nothing important there. Oop, wrong button. That way. Alright, anything new with Blackwall?
All the things in the world. A demon
Nope.
who wears someone's face.
I'll be right here if you need me.
Nothing I really want to talk to him about.
Have you seen the focus box?
I'm looking for cutscenes and whatnot. I think there's one with Cassandra here. Yep.
Something must be done, immediately.
Nothing will be done.
Commander Cullen said the same thing. It's an outrage. There are mages here we know are guilty of heinous crimes. You would let that pass?
Yes, as will you. We are not here to coddle the Order. You are an ally. Act like one.
How are we supposed to?
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
Is there an issue with the Templars? Can I help?
The Templars need to learn they have other uses than hunting mages. It's not easy for them. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
Just being friendly. Alright, Colin, anything new with you?
Cole, whatever he calls himself, may have helped at Theronford, but that doesn't mean we should trust him.
I will vouch for Cole's character. Give him a chance.
I'd rather he keep away from me. I suppose my concerns can wait. We must focus on the breach. The Templars are making final preparations. After what happened with the Lord Seeker, they're eager to prove themselves.
After what I went through to get them, they'd better be.
What happened at Theronford was appalling. To have a demon manipulate your mind. It takes a strong person to walk away from that. It's good to see you well.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
I grew up in Ferelden near Homewood. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
I'll let you return to your work.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
That was kind of weird. Don't know why I suddenly had a tutorial pop up. Or extra information, whatever you want to call it. Oh well. Let's go talk to Cole. He's right here. Hey, buddy. Love your hat.
You took in the Templars. You let them stay in strength, even after what they did. Their own people. It's dangerous when too many men in the same armor think they're right. You should prepare. It's already getting louder.
What's going to be loud?
I don't know, but there are echoes rushing back across us, ripples in a pond from a stone, but backward. But first, you seal it. I hope it hurts less. I'll help if I can, but I don't always say it right.
You helped me at the Seeker Fortress. Say it however you like.
I helped. It's good to hear. I will try.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. Delirium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
So, as I was saying earlier when we got Cole, there are a lot of gripes about Cole that people don't like him. From what I've heard, the gripes basically are that he sounds childish or something like that. But I've actually created characters a lot like him. It's not that he's childish, it's that he has a lot going on inside his own head. And he has trouble discerning from one thing and the other.
So, the Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
I was planning to put my feet up, maybe grab a nap. You?
Whatever I do, it'll be as far from Cassandra as I can get. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna talk to Sarah, then the other guy. What's his name? Solus.
Templars filling up the place.
Best of the polished helms come to save us.
Good partners, I suppose, if they decide to stay and do what they're told. Seem to have a problem with that.
Whatever you think, they're the best hammer for this particular nail.
Well, watch your thumbs, because a Templar might slip, or... You want about anything else?
I was wondering if you could look at some locks for me.
What, the doors under the chantry?
You know about them.
Places have doors. I just wasn't interested in poking through some sister's breeches. Good to know about you, though. Consider them open, yeah?
That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Alright. Solus? Anything new from you?
The Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach.
I'm done with you. Can we upgrade anything? Please. Rash fine. I know where those are, but we can't access them yet. You know. No tonics yet. Kind of weird. Yes. Alrighty. Those are pretty nice upgrades. Let's see, there's Liliana we still have to talk to, who's over here. How you doing? Can I talk to you?
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once. Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly. We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests. I am pleased that you agree. It's good to know that protecting the Inquisition is a priority for you. Of course. I do not neglect my responsibilities. We will make the Inquisition a force to fear. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Oh, that was interesting. Alrighty, let's head inside. Just have a few people we need to talk to. Like Vivian over here. Wonder how she feels about the Templars.
It is good that you salvaged as many Templars as you did, my dear. We will need every Templar, but they will require proper management. We also need to increase our lyrium supplies considerably. The Chantry may still have stockpiles we can use.
Cullen will look into it. He must already have a supply line.
He undoubtedly did. But it was established before the Divine Conclave. The situation has changed. The breach has done more than disfigure the sky. The veil itself is broken. All mages, no matter how skilled, are now in danger of drawing demons to them. Before this crisis is over, you may find that Templars, flawed as they may be, are all that stand between us and chaos.
It's a good idea to plan for trouble.
I'm glad you understand. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
The Dalish get along just fine without Templars or Circle Towers.
As I understand it, the elves limit their risk by refusing to have more than 3 mages in a clan. Tell me, what becomes of the Dalish youngster who is not appointed first or second?
If a clan can't raise the mage, they're sent to another that's in need of a first or second.
And if there are no clans in need of a new apprentice? For those who value survival, sentimentality is not an option. Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
It's an interesting concept, in my opinion. Don't know why the Chantry forbids mages from actually being in the Chantry because of those reasons. I mean, honestly, who knows better? Someone who's afraid of it, or someone who actually uses it? Thank you, Sarah. Alright, what's in you? Small fruit. Anything else? Oh, Sarah. Sarah, or how you want to pronounce it. Oh, it's Sarah, yeah. Sarah would have to have an H in it. Open. Nope. Anything else I miss? Nope. Alrighty. Get the hell out of here. We still talk to Josephine. Ran into a wall.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Gordon.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your million by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.